I'm cycling in the middle of the afternoon. It's June in rural Georgia. Waves of heat rise from the tarry asphalt of the highway as semis roar past, my bike and I blowing like a leaf in the wind. The air is so thick you almost have to chew it before taking a breath. Salt from sweat stings my eyes, and I'm trying to distract myself from the hundreds of miles left to ride. I'm thinking about my 18th birthday, only a couple weeks away, and how so much can change in a short amount of time. Like when my mom took me to see the doctor a couple of years earlier. I was 16 and having stomach pains, so we waited what felt like an eternity in the small exam room, the high hum of the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. Finally, the door swung open and the physician assistant entered.
We've done some blood work, Mr. Ellis. There may be some mistake, but you've tested positive for hepatitis B.
I didn't even know what that meant, but my mom's reaction said it all. When I went back for more tests, my mom stayed in the waiting room so I wouldn't see her cry. Just like that, my life changed. I knew I had to prove to myself that I could be bigger than my diagnosis. I wrote to the Hepatitis B Foundation about organizing a charity bike ride to raise awareness and funding for research. So that summer after my senior year, my best friend and I left from our high school with my mother and grandmother in a van driving along with us. Averaging 60 miles a day, it took us 3 weeks to travel the 1,200 miles from Pensacola, Florida to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What we were doing was so much bigger than us. People I didn't even know called me. An elderly woman who was living with the disease. A father with a teenage daughter who was recently diagnosed. They told me how good it felt to know I was doing this, to know that there was hope for those living with hepatitis B. So I kept pedaling. Just be positive.